Thank you for calling Cleco. Our call center is available to assist you for regular Cleco business from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Cleco's call center is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take emergency calls. Please use the following options to conduct your Cleco business. To report a power outage or dangerous situation, press 1. Residential customers, press 2. Business customers, press 3. For residential credit extension, press 4. Our call center is available to assist you for regular Cleco business from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Cleco's call center is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take emergency calls. Please use the following options to conduct your Cleco business. To report a power outage or dangerous situation, press 1. Residential customers, press 2. Business customers, press 3. For residential credit extension, press 4. Please hold while your call is transferred. For quality assurance purposes, your call may be recorded. Your estimated wait time is 1 minute.
We're the only electric utility company to meet Louisiana's reliability standards for each of the last 25 years. And last year, we kept the lights on more than 99.9% of the time. That's what keeps Cleco energized.
Thank you for contacting Cleco. This is Shayla speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, I am calling in regards to a customer support ticket I think I started with like a reply to my direct email, and it directed me to this number during business hours, specifically start a service order to start a service.
Okay. All right. What is your first and last name?
Jeffrey Bodin, Bodin.
All right, and Jeffrey, what is your full social?
436-958926.
All right, what's the address that you're requesting service?
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana, 70471.
Thank you. One moment.
I completely understand it's the same way with so unfortunately.
All right, and what is it?
Sorry, what? Hello? Ma'am? Ma'am, I believe your audio is cut out. At least I'm not hearing anything. I mean, it looks like the call is still connected on my end, but I don't hear any audio. No audio is being transmitted through to me. If I'm on hold, you can keep me on hold. I'm fine with that. But I didn't quite catch the last thing you said. Call dropped.
Thank you for calling Cleco. Our call center is available to assist you for regular Cleco business from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Cleco's call center is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take emergency calls. Please use the following options to conduct your Cleco business. To report a power outage or dangerous situation, press 1. Residential customers, press 2. Business customers, press 3. For residential credit extension, press 4. Our call center is available to assist you for regular Cleco business from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. Cleco's call center is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to take emergency calls. Please use the following options to conduct your Cleco business. To report a power outage or dangerous situation, press 1. Residential customers, press 2. Business customers, press 3. For residential credit extension, press 4. Please hold while your call is transferred. For quality assurance purposes, your call may be recorded. Your estimated wait time is
1.
minutes.
Supported 600 organizations. Employees gave back over $200,000 and logged nearly 5,000 volunteer hours across Louisiana, all in 2023. That's what keeps Cleco energized.
Thank you for calling Cleco. This is Ashley. How can I help you?
Hi, I was just on the phone with another one of y'all's representatives at the same number I called and like got auto directed to y'all. It just disconnected, but I didn't get that far in the conversation. So unless you want to like put me back with her, I'm fine just starting over. It's about a service connection. Wait, a start a service that I spoke with y'all's support before and got like through the website and got emailed back to my email service orders start a service, and I'm following up on the email because it told me to call this number during business hours.
Okay, I'll be glad to help you, sir. I don't have a way to transfer you back to the agent, so I'll be more than happy to help you here.
Okay.
Do you have an account number with us right now?
My family does, yes, but the goal is to set up it under my own account. I don't know if I'm just gonna like inherit the same account number or whatnot, how that works with y'all. But we do have service with Cleco, yes, but like I'm trying to set up my own Cleco account with my own contract.
And what's the address?
406 Parkview Boulevard, Mandeville, Louisiana 70471.
Thank you. And what's your name for me?
Jeffrey Thomas Bodin, Bodin.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Bodin. So we have 406 Parkview Boulevard in Mandeville. Let me check that address here 1 second. All right, so I do see we have a current Bodin here, and we are just transferring that to your name for you.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right, I'll check and see if we have anything in the system here as far as your information to start off. What is your social for me, please?
436-958926.
436-958926.
Yes, ma'am, that's correct.
Thank you. All right, the first name is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Yes, ma'am.
And are we going to be sending the bill to the Parkview address or a P.O. box for you?
This address, yes. I don't have a P.O. box.
Okay. All right,
I mean, you
man.
guys can do electronic billing statements too, but if you have to send a bill physically, yeah, I guess this address.
When I initially set it up, it will be a physical bill. You do have the option online, but you do have to register an account with us once your account is active, and you can do the online billing if you like instead.
Yeah, I'd like to do that right now too, if possible. Like I would like setting up the account and then just paying by the online portal.
So what will happen, Mr. Bodin, I'm going to get everything in the system, and we're going to give you your own. It's going to change and give you your own account number. Are we looking to transfer this in your name as soon as possible?
No, for the 1st of January 2026.
Okay, January. So we're going to be closed, so we can do it the 2nd of January.
Okay, sure.
Or the day before, either way. Okay.
Yeah, just do the 2nd. That's fine.
Okay. So when you register your account, the account number has to be active. So you would have to wait till after January the 2nd. So on the 3rd, if you'd like to go into the Cleco.com My Account and activate your account, you can do that.
Do it the day before. Whatever makes it to where the power is not going to go out. Because I won't have internet and I won't be able to talk to y'all and stuff like that.
No, I wasn't stating that it was going to be interrupted. I was stating when you can go online to set up your account, like the paperless billing that you wanted to do.
Oh, but like the service will still work.
Right, long as the current customer doesn't cancel prior to that, it's still going to be on.
Well, I think the current goal was for them to cancel for the 1st of January. So if they cancel and the account it happens that on the 2nd, that's when mine would start. Will it be like a seamless transition, or will that be a problem?
No, it won't be a problem because they won't be able to cancel on the 1st because we're closed. So
it doesn't matter. Theirs is going to be pushed to the 2nd, irregardless too.
Right.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Yeah.
Correct.
2nd.
All right. And what's a good phone number for your account?
For like authentication and stuff like that, probably myself.
For us to contact you.
Yeah, just in case. 985-272-8989.
985-272-8989.
Yes, ma'am. Could I add another number too? For like secondary contact?
Yeah, secondary. Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, that's 985-520-4713.
Thank you.
And that number can't receive text messages, by the way, just in case that's relevant.
The primary number can?
The primary number can. The first one I gave you is myself.
Okay.
Yeah, that can. But the second number is the one I'm speaking on, and that's a landline.
All right. So that one can do text. Okay. All right, Mr. Bodin, whenever you're ready, I can go ahead. This is a number you'll use anytime you're looking to make a payment with us. And whenever you decide to set up your My Account and register, this is the account number you'll need. I can go ahead and give to you whenever you're ready.
Okay.
That account number is 21 000 383 9813.
And this is that's my account number.
That's your account number, correct?
And that's 2-1000-383-9813, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
All right. So we have everything set in the system for you, Mr. Bodin. Just setting your name to activate on January the 2nd. It will take about 4 to 5 weeks for your first bill to generate. At that time, it will be billed your deposit of $300 on the first month's bill, along with your $15 connect fee. First bill probably won't come out until the beginning of like February.
So I have to pay a $300. Is that deposit refundable, or what happens with that deposit?
It's held until you either cancel or transfer service, and then it is refunded. Yes, sir.
Okay, so the previous deposit, like for my family, will be refunded, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Once it transfers to your name, it's going to close their account and refund the deposit.
All right. So I won't even have to worry about that. Okay. So I'll just have to pay a lump sum of the $300 plus that 4-week period utility bill.
The first bill is always prorated, so it won't have a full month on it. It will have less than a month because it's prorated. But you do have the option, if you want to pay early or pay something on the bill to go towards the deposit, you do have that option. So the whole $300 isn't billed at one time. But yeah, the first month is always prorated, so you won't have a full 30 days on that first month's bill.
So it's 300 USD. Then what was the second number you said?
It was $15 connect fee, the transfer connect fee.
Okay, so $315 I should expect roughly on like 4 weeks from the 2nd of January.
It's going to come out about 4 to 5 weeks after you start service. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So around the beginning of February, the bill will generate. It'll be due towards the middle end.
When I have to pay for it. So like it's not due that day, but that's when it generates and tells me to pay.
Right. It'll give a due date of like week or two later on the bill itself.
Oh, okay.
That'll be due like mid to end February. Yeah.
And then after that, for like let's say March, it will be due on the same due date that was like a couple weeks into February.
Correct. Your due date, because when we read your meter, we read between 28, 29, and 30 days each month as far as your bill amount. So the due date can fluctuate. Like, let's say February, it could be due on the 17th. The next month, it could be due on the 17th or 18th. It will fluctuate a little bit, usually between a day or two. But you'll know about when your bill is due as they come out.
And the bills
won't
pay. Can I set up like automatic payment through like bank transfer or something?
Yeah, you definitely can.
Okay.
Once it's active, yes, sir, you can do that.
Okay, and that due date itself, can I just ahead of time change it for March to be like pushed up from that date, just so I could have a different dates read on it, or April if it takes that long for it to happen, because I usually do that with credit cards and stuff like that to keep like one consistent date.
Unfortunately, with the due dates, they're systematically chosen. Like with our system, so we don't have really a control over the due date. That's why I can't tell you what it will be yet until the first bill comes out. Now you have the option to, if you do like an auto draft online, you do have the option to set when the bill comes out, when it does draft. You have that option, but the due date would be like generally chosen.
Okay, so so once it drafts, then that would be the date that I'd essentially just be debited on the account.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's essentially the same thing. I just wanted to make sure that I could eventually do that, since I get paid a fixed income from Social Security, so it's a lot easier if I just like do everything together.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Am I able to? Because it was mentioned to me. Y'all sent like promotional materials to like my family about like, I don't know, credits or subsidies or something. Would I be able to speak to someone at Cleco ahead of time about accessing anything like that could be for like, Social Security, or for like low income or like a household, or like, anything like that, just so I make sure to ask?
And I'm sorry, I think I might have missed that first part. What is it that you were looking to check on or ask?
My family gave me some like printouts of kind of like generic, like you might qualify for some program that didn't really have much information on it, like call like y'all for more information. And
okay.
So I was just wondering, is there like a department within Cleco or something I could speak to that would just know offhand, or be able to like check it based off of just my social and like the connections with Social Security, or just income in general, or SNAP or something like that?
Well, this will be the department customer service that will help you with anything regarding your account, anything like that. We don't have any specific programs outside of like the budget pay. The budget pay, which is like our levelized billing, that is something that's offered, but you do have to have active service for at least 12 months to qualify for that one. And of course, we work with different parishes called the LAHEAP and the Smile agencies. I'm not sure if you heard of them,
I have
but
no
they are
idea what that
different.
is.
Okay,
This
they
is
have
honestly, this is my very first conversation with the utility company in my life. I'm 28. I've never
okay.
actually had a utility bill before. I've paid for it before, but like through like my family, not not
Your
just my
own.
yeah, not just my own. And I've only had an internet bill for in on under my own self for a year too. So I'd like it's a pretty I'm pretty new to this whole thing. So well, is
Understood.
there any could I get put on some list or something to get contacted for that smile thing you said or something like that?
Smile is, I would have to give a phone number.
Okay.
They help customers that are usually need assistance on their bill. They have like a past due, low income. They do help with assistance on the bill. I don't know the time frame that you. I don't know if there's a time frame you have to have service before they'll assist you. I would definitely be glad to give you their number, and you can definitely check with them, and they can kind of give you more information about it if you like.
Sure. Explicitly, what are they like the state of Louisiana? Are they federal? Or are they like a charity?
They go by parish. Yours would be the St. Tammany Parish Community Center. Um, and they're basically just a utility assistance. If you approve, they'll ask for like your proof of income. They'll ask usually for a disconnect notice or your current utility bill history, like a few bills, in order for you to qualify. Is usually what they go by. Like I said, I can let you speak with them, and they can let you know the exact terms and time frame, so you'll have all that.
Yeah, sure. Just give
And you'll
me
have,
the most direct number you have for them, I guess, for like this. And I'll call them, I guess, later.
sure. One second. You are, yeah, St. Tammany. One second. All right. So for St. Tammany Parish, their direct phone number is 985-646-2090.
Okay.
And they're called LAHEAP, which is LIHEAP.
Wait. So Lockheed is a separate entity than them, or they're the same?
No, that's a phone number for them.
So
That's
wait,
their phone
what's
number.
Lockheed? Is that
LAHEAP is the department I advise that helps you with like your assistance. They give utility assistance.
Oh, I called them and
That's the
I
name of it.
like checked the option or asked for Lockheed.
Correct.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
And it's a LA Heat in one word.
It's LIHEAP.
Oh,
It's all one word.
oh, okay. Well, I completely. Sorry about that.
Mhm.
What's that stand for?
I'm not sure honestly. It's some type of assistance. They would have to tell you the exact words, or it is short for something.
Yeah,
But it's some type of
I've
Louisiana
never
assistance.
seen that before. I assumed
Yeah,
it was
the L is
like LA for like Louisiana or something, but okay, I'll look at that later. And you said since they're external to y'all, the only other one would be some sort of a payment credit program or something that Cleco has.
We don't have a payment credit program. We have one that is called for our budget billing program. That is like it's a 12-month rolling average of your bill to give you more of a stabilized bill so you can kind of know how to budget for your bill. Sometimes your bill can be like $100 one month and then $300 the next month, depending on, weather, what's going on. but the budget billing gives you more of a stabilized billing with a rolling average. So that's why you have to accumulate at least 12 months of service first, because it's a rolling average. So that would be something, of course, you can look into, and we can explain further down the line once you establish, that amount of time of service with us. But that's the only one we have like internally offered right now.
Okay. Yeah, because that sounds like that would be what I kind of need, since I wouldn't, be able to pay like an unexpected kind of thing that wouldn't be budgeted or average. An average thing sounds like that's exactly what I'm looking for.
That probably could be beneficial.
I also
Yeah,
saw somewhere or heard like, is there before I move on, is there a specific program or like number or something I should call for that just for the future? Because I'll just like make a note of that. Or do I just contact
that's
the same number?
That's the same number here.
Okay. And there's no way I could like ahead of time get y'all to automatically just turn that on for me in 2027?
Unfortunately, no, sir. You'll have to call in at that time. Once once that time frame is up, but then we can go over and see because budget billing is not for everyone. And that's because sometimes, depending on how much your bills are, your budget account balance could be higher than what your actual bill is running. So we usually go in at that time, once you qualify, to see what your budget balance would be, like the estimate. We would look at your bills and see what they've been running, and then you can verify if that is a good fit for you. So you would have to call and request it after your 12-month period is up.
Okay.
And we can go over everything with you.
I know that, like, from a previous bill for, like, let's say January 29th, 2024 for this property, and nothing changed since then, it was, like, roughly, like, $233, but that was for, 2,149 units used, I guess, however y'all use that for the math. But this was like drastically higher than every other month read, like 2023, the start, I guess, of service we had when the property was purchased was 351 and no one was living there or here. So like it seemed like it was, even during part of the winter, right over 1,000, and then the coldest was the 2,100. So I guess I don't have all of the statements to just ask about it, but if, like, let's say, are you able to just calculate, like, for an average of 2,100 per month for that budget program, just so I could write it down?
No, sir. Okay. That's something billing does. Yeah, we don't have any way to do that in this department. They would have to actually see what you would use. Unfortunately, they don't go by like the previous, what was, average there. They only go by what you use to particularly give you what your account balance would be at that time. There'll be a little bit before they can do that.
Will I be charged the same as the previous, account number? Or did I, like, or will I be charged like a different rate per kilowatt and stuff like that?
We haven't had any far as rate changes currently. Right now, we are in our winter rates right now, which would be, let's see. Let me go back because I know it's either 6 or 8 cents for our winter rates for the energy charges. Let me pull up that account. Give me just a second, Mr. Bodin.
No problem.
I'm just pulling up what they currently are, but no, it's not going to change from what the current customer has or is, being charged now, just to answer that part of your question.
Okay.
Let's see. So, all right, so right now I want to verify. So it is 8 cents per kilowatt. So we have 2 rates for everyone. Our winter rates are from November until April, and the winter rates is 8 cents per kilowatt for the energy charge, no matter how many kilowatts you use.
Okay, wait, let me write
Our
that down. Winter rate, and this is 11 to
this is from November
wait,
to April.
Is it through April or like ends at
Yes.
like April 1st?
It's November through April.
Okay, so both months total. So like in
Mhm.
May, like 1st or
Right.
something, like then it'll change.
Correct.
Okay. So winter rate goes from then. What's the other rate?
The energy charge would be 8 cents per kilowatt, no matter how many you use. Now the summer rate, they do change. Summer rate is from May through October. And the summer rate is in tiers. So the summer rate is the first 1,000 kilowatts, you're billed at 8 cents per kilowatt.
Initial 1,000
Any
kilowatts is at 0.08. Okay.
After 1,000, anywhere between 1,000 to 1,500 kilowatts is billed at 9 cents per kilowatt.
Okay.
And then anything over 1,500 is billed at 11 cents per kilowatt.
Sorry, 1 second. And anything above 1,600 or 1,501.
1,500.
1,501 is how many? 11 cents.
11 cents.
And is that just like a kilowatt, or is that like kilowatt hour?
That is per kilowatt that it is charged. And your bill is going to break it down. In the winter, you're just going to see one amount, one energy charge, which is going to show how many you use and how much it is. After the winter rates and in May, when the summer rate starts, that's when you'll start seeing those different energy charges. If you use under 1,000 kilowatt, you will just see one energy charge in one amount. If you use, let's say, almost 1,500 or 1,300, you're going to see two energy charges, and it's just breaking it down. The first energy charge is going to show you how much you were charged for the first 1,000 kilowatts. The second energy charge is going to show you what you were charged after that, 1,001 to the 1,300, whatever you use for that 200. It's going to break it down, so you'll be able to see, everything that you're being charged. But like I said, it'll be a little while before you see that difference in May.
Okay.
And of course, if you have any questions, we'll be glad to explain it when you actually see that at the time. This is just kind of giving you a heads up on what kind of to expect at that time, what you can expect now. The budget billing, like I said, that's something that you can request later on once you establish the service. And then the LAHEAP is a government assistance option that we have as well that they offer.
Can I create my online account right now, or like?
No,
I have to wait until the bill comes in the mail or something.
you have to wait until it's active because you have to put in your account number, and if you do it now, it's not technically active, so it's going to give you an error message. So anytime after January 2nd, after your account activates, it'll let you register it at that time. You don't have to wait for a bill, but it has to be active, so you can do it anytime after January 2nd.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all the, and I'll be charged, from a period of the activation forward, correct?
Starting on the 2nd, you will.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
All right. And Cleco just provides power. Y'all don't provide any water or other utility services, right?
Correct, just utilities.
Okay. I think that's, if that's as much as I can get registered with y'all and information and stuff, then I guess that's all from me. But if there's if there's anything more I can provide just so I can get it out of the way, I'd like to do that at this time. So I just wanted to make sure that was it.
That was it right now, Mr. Bodin. Unless you had any other questions, our 1-800 number. We are basically who you would contact for anything, any outages, problems with your bill, checking for anything additional on the account, offers we may have. This is the customer service number that you would call,
Oh, there
basically
was
for
one
any
thing
issue.
with this number when I called it. One of the options was something about credit, something like that wasn't the budget thing, right? It sounded like it was something about extending credit, or I was assuming that was like if you couldn't pay for your bill. Does that mean
It's probably a credit extension, maybe.
Yeah, it said that. Yeah.
Credit extensions we do have available if you are. So how our billing system works is we will send the bill. It'll have a due date on the bill. We automatically give you a grace period of about 2 weeks after your due date if you're not able to pay by then. After the grace period, usually another bill is generated. Once you have 2 bills on your account, a disconnect notice will be mailed to you in the mail for whatever the past due balance is, to tell you, okay, this is still due. You have until this date to pay that bill. If you are still unable to make the payment by the date on that letter, you can then request a credit extension. That's what that option is for.
What does that mean exactly?
Credit extension means we will give you additional 10 days from whatever date is on that letter to pay the bill. So we'll give you some more time to make a payment.
So it like daisy chains letters physically so that it takes slightly longer, so I get like as long of a credit extension as possible or something.
Wait, say that again for me.
It sounds like the letters that I receive, kind of like when I get mail from the government, are what y'all go by in order to try to keep like the service connected as long as possible. Type of a deal, like to give it like 20. It sounds like I'll have 20 days if the worst were to occur, because it's like the 10 days from the letter and probably like a few days in the mail.
Right, give or take, it could be around the amount of time. We'll have to verify the time frame once you get the letter, but that's basically what the credit extension is. Once you get a disconnect letter, it allows us to give you an extended due date, give you more time to pay on your bill.
Okay,
that's all it is.
That sounds like what I'm familiar with insurance and stuff like that. Okay, so I'll just I call this number and then I use that option, and then if I needed to, and then that would just kind of happen immediately, or would there be some sort of deposit I should plan to prepare in advance or something?
No deposit for that. The deposit is just initial, like when we bill you on your first bill. The credit extensions don't require anything for its additional, like deposits. That's just giving more time. So no, it's nothing like that. Anything else owed. And the automated system would do it. I know sometimes customers, like it wouldn't let me do it through the automated system. Then we advise them to call here if they have any issues, and we'll make sure it's done. But you can do it either way.
Okay, it does on the previous bill talk about a deposit certificate, and it looks like was interest generated on that. So is there any way I could like put more money on my deposit? Because it looks like it generates, I'm not sure, credits towards my bill or something.
It does instead of, because usually deposits, some companies may just acquire deposits each month and then give them back all at once, like when you cancel service or something, so you get like a big lump sum back. But Cleco gives you your interest on deposit back on each of your bills. So you are going to see that on each bill. I don't know how much it would be because billing will calculate that, but you will see a small credit on each bill you get, which is interest on your deposit that you pay with us, which will be $300. So that is something you'll see once we start billing you.
From the total like deposits value, or that like just deducts from the bill?
That just deducts from the bill. Whenever you cancel or you transfer, you'll still get your full $300 back.
So when my family set up the account in 2023, it was a $300 deposit, correct?
I don't know. Deposits are, I would have to get like her social in check.
Oh, yeah,
Deposits are done by like soft credit checks, so they range between 100 and 300. Everyone's isn't the same.
oh, yeah, I'm sure that it was, I know my credit's technically like bad because I'm so income limited.
Just
So it's,
establishing.
yeah, I'm sure that it's a different number than mine for sure. So it's not relevant. I was just curious because I was looking at like the number that it put here, and so so I should be getting it pretty, because if since it looked like a decent amount in cents, I was like, if I could put like $500 down or something, that's still
That
a
wouldn't
discount on
you
my bill every month.
right? You have that option, Mr. Bodin, but if let's say you did 500, only 300 of that will go towards deposits because your deposit is 300. You don't really have a way to overpay that.
Oh,
If you paid 500, the other 200 will go towards your bill as a credit until it ran
but
out.
it would
Is how
not
that
be the deposit held and like generating interest. All right.
right. It would just hold 300 of that for the
Okay,
deposit.
then I'll just make sure I have the 300 ready to pay for that because that's
Right.
yeah. All right. I think I asked about. Wait, what was the actual credit like? So I just write it down. What was that credit option? It was what was that? Credits back. What was that?
The credit extension.
Oh, credit extension. Okay, that's all I needed. Credit extension, and that's expected 20 to 21 days, approximately for another 10 days. Okay.
You had any other questions?
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure.
Well, if you do, we are here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Bodin, I hope you have yourself a good rest of your day.
Same, ma'am. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You as well. Bye-bye.